Are you confident that Britain could retain strong trading links with Europe in the event of Brexit?
The United Kingdom is the fifth largest economy in the world. We are now trading outside the EU more than we trade with the EU. The EU trades with us. The Germans sell us huge amounts of cars. We would not be penalised by those countries because they would be, I think the expression, cutting off their nose to spite their face. They need us more than we need them. And I'm very confident that if we were to leave, we would get agreements with other countries. We don't need trade agreements to actually trade with countries. We don't have trade agreements with China. The European Union doesn't. We don't have trade agreements with India. The European Union doesn't. We can trade. America trades with the European Union and they don't have a trade agreement. So it's all being sort of stirred up as if there's somehow this enormously important thing called a trade agreement. Actually, what we need is businesses to be wanting to sell their products to people in other countries and businesses in those other countries selling their products to us. And it's very simple. And I don't feel that there will be any difficulty whatsoever, whilst we can still, of course, carry on trading with the EU, but looking much more to international trade and to our links, particularly with those Commonwealth countries who we so disgracefully let down when we really abandoned the Commonwealth and joined the common market.
How concerned do you think the public should be about TTIP?
I think the public should be very concerned about TTIP. First of all, it's very difficult to find out real detail about these negotiations that are going on. It's been kept very secret, very little transparency, indeed no transparency. And the worry, of course, is that if this was to be signed between the European Union and the United States government, who very much want it to happen, as we've heard from Obama when he visited here, then it does leave it open for the multinational corporations to take action against our own British government if they decide that there's areas of trading that they want to get involved in, for example, pharmaceutical industry, the National Health Service, that they feel the government, because it's running public services and it's state sponsored, state funded, that they would be able to sue them for a restraint of trade. And I think that is very worrying indeed, particularly for our National Health Service. And I don't see how anyone who is against TTIP could possibly be supporting us staying in the European Union.